I was reading about the Battle of Chattanooga, and it's just such an incredible underdog story.
Yeah.
I mean, really inspiring.
Oh, really? What's so special about it?
Well, in November 1863, the Union Army was in a tough spot. They'd just been defeated at Chickamauga and were trapped in
Right.
Chattanooga, with low supplies and morale.
That sounds rough.
Exactly. And the Confederates, under General Braxton Bragg, were sitting on the high ground besieging them. But Bragg was so overconfident, he spent more time arguing with his officers than actually pressing the attack.
Wait, seriously? That seems counterproductive.
It was. So then Ulysses S. Grant steps in to fix things. His
Right.
first move was to reopen the Cracker Line, their supply route, because, you can't fight without food and ammo, right?
Absolutely not. Getting supplies must have been a game changer.
Exactly. Once the supplies started coming in,
Yeah.
morale improved, and the Union was ready to act.
So what did they do next?
On November 23rd, Grant ordered an attack on Orchard Knob, a small hill. The Union
Nice.
troops took it easily, which surprised the Confederates.
That must have shaken their confidence.
It did. Then on November 24th came the battle above the clouds. General Hooker's
Wow.
men attacked Lookout Mountain, which was shrouded in mist. Can you imagine fighting in a cloud?
That must have been surreal.
Totally. The Confederates were outnumbered and couldn't see a thing, so they retreated.
Mhm.
Hooker's men probably celebrated without knowing exactly what happened.
That's wild. But the big moment was still to come, right?
Exactly. On November 25th, Grant ordered the troops to take the rifle pits at the base of Missionary Ridge. But once they got there, they realized staying put was a bad
Right.
idea because they were vulnerable to fire from above.
So they decided to move without orders?
Yes, they just started charging up the ridge,
Incredible.
Grant, and his generals were like, wait, what are they doing? But the soldiers felt they had no choice.
That's incredibly risky.
It was. But the Confederates were so shocked by this bold move,
Yeah.
they panicked and retreated. By the end of the day, the Union had taken Missionary Ridge.
Unbelievable. Do you think it was the right call to act without orders?
Well, it was risky, but sometimes soldiers have to make quick decisions on the ground.
True.
In this case, it paid off.
I guess fortune favors the bold.
Exactly. The siege was lifted and Chattanooga was secured. This victory opened the way for Sherman's march to the
Right.
sea and turned the tide of the war.
And what happened to General Bragg?
Oh, his own troops were so fed up they basically forced him to resign. Not
Wow.
a good day for him.
Can't say I'm surprised. So, what's the big takeaway here?
I think it's that sometimes, when the usual plans aren't working, you
Yeah.
have to take bold action, even if it means charging up that hill.
Well said. It's a powerful lesson in leadership and initiative.